So many a times it happens that a 482 petition is not entertained by the Honorable High Court and no relief quashing the charge sheet is granted. Under these circumstances also there is one more step or one more process which an accused can follow to get discharged from the case even without facing the trial. This is called filing of a discharge application. So once the police report is submitted, that is the charge sheet, and evidence is submitted before the magistrate gives the copy of all the documents to the accused, and then the charges are framed. So at the time of the framing of the charges only, a discharge application under section 227 can be filed before the magistrate or the session court as the case may be, and the court, after hearing the prosecution and the accused person with respect to their discharge application, may pass an order of discharge. Now with respect to discharge, one has to be very sure that what evidence or what technical ground they are taking. Generally a discharge application is allowed on the basis of any technical ground, like the prosecution did not follow the process of sanction, grant of sanction, or there can be very impeccable or sterling quality evidence which may prove that the person cannot anyhow be related with the offense, or on that day the person was not there. Or let us say if it's a corporate or white collar crime, if it can be shown that for the offense the person who is being tried or who has been accused by the party did not had any control over the resource over the company. So there are many a times circumstances where company or the directors are made accused, or the employees are also made accused in respect of cases of 406, that is criminal breach of trust, and also cheating. So in discharge application, you may have a very good ground that how even despite being a director, you were not a controlling authority with respect to the affairs of the company. And if in case a person is employee, then they may also plead same things. So it has to be discussed with your advocate that what technical grounds you can take, because see, if you will take many factual grounds with respect that how you are not indulged in the matter, then that will require trial, because the appreciation of evidence can be done only in the trial. However, if in case you can say that the evidence that is being tried to be presented by the prosecution for arraigning you as a accused is not maintainable, the evidence which the prosecution is adducing before the court to arraign the accused may not be admissible all the time. So you can also attack the evidence in the discharge application itself. And also the definition of the offense under which the charge is proposed to be framed, or under which the charge sheet has been filed, you will have to prove that the ingredients of the offense under which the charge sheet has been filed are not being met out. So in criminal law, wherever there are offenses, there are certain ingredients of that offense, which may include dishonest intention or guilty mind, all these things. And if it can be shown that all the ingredients of the offense are not being met, then also discharge can be granted. So this is all that I had to inform by means of this video. In case you have any query, you can ask me in the comment section and I would be very glad to help you out. So please do like and subscribe to my channel if in case this video anyhow is helpful to you. Thank you so much.